factor. Like, it's so sad.
That's a heartbreaker.
If you're a fan of Team Mexico, you are in shambles. I'm in shambles. I'm not gonna lie.
I'm in shambles too. I know people that are at the crowd. They're heartbroken that one of them is not gonna make the top 8, and whoever makes it to top 8 has one of the hardest bracket runs that they have to pull off if they want to go to grand finals.
Yeah, they're going to have to go up against some killers as well. I'm pretty sure Sonics is in that side of bracket as well, who just dropped earlier the losers. So we're going to see how that goes, but right now we're going to get started with winners quarters of Cosmos Gackt. I mean, this one's going to be really nice. I mean, Cosmos and Gackt both have been playing kind of on a tear for sure. I mean, both players have just been popping off. Gackt, one of those players who, if given the right opportunity, can really make a deep run. Cosmos, definitely the first time in a while we've seen a deep run like this at a tournament this stacked, right?
Absolutely. I mean, he has a lot to prove, and so far, he's really living up to that. So I'm very happy to see him play like that. And if he's as consistent as we've seen it so far with this matchup, especially being a top 8 qualifier for a winner's side, well, that'd be a relief for sure.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, look, again, you don't want to drop down on losers. I mean,
especially with the people that we're talking about.
Yeah, like losers bracket starting to look like winners bracket at this point, so it's kind of crazy. But regardless, right now, I mean, Cosmos doing a really good job keeping Gackt at bay right here. Gonna need to be looking for something big, that F smash to cover the jump, the early jump, but no one home for it. Right now, Gackt playing this a little bit more intelligently in terms of the disadvantage state, trying to get some footing back onto center stage. And now Cosmos, again, using the tried and true Mythra almost exclusively to try to just win neutral as many times as possible. This switch to Pyra to get these kills, but Gackt looking to turn on their jet specifically when Pyra comes out.
Yeah, I've got to say, this might be only like the very first stock of this match, but we've seen Gackt multiple times during this week, and this feels like this is the one match where, look at that. That nair perfectly placed.
Yeah, but sets up the double PK fire to get that nair.
Yes.
Really, really good stuff.
But it does feel like it's the first match that I've seen of him where he's not really overwhelming his opponent as much as in other matches. And it's the way that Cosmos has been playing. Like, he's moving around the stage pretty well, making it hard for Gackt to really catch him and do a lot of damage out of like a single string. But he was at the right time, and right now looking to improve that lead. Yeah,
opportunity means preparation. That's the equivalent of a little bit of luck right there. But regardless, very opportune and very prepared Gackt, looking to maintain this lead. But Cosmos, excellent job waiting for the hit onto shield and then just the forward out of shield. Very, very smart stuff. And now we're going to reach back into this Mythra scenario where it's all about neutral. It's all about controlling the pace of the game here. Ness wants to be airborne, has these platforms to do PK fires off of, but Cosmos going to look to stay grounded using the speed on the ground to just overwhelm Gackt. But right now, Gackt having a little bit of a lead, but not amounting to too much right now. So we're going to have to see. Next big hit could potentially set up a really big sequence right here. Gackt looking to do just that right now. No one home for that PK fire, and the ledge traps, the edge guards coming in clutch. Cosmos getting back to stage though.
Yeah, it feels like for these two guys, especially in this match, it's going to be tough to see them like string really big like combos out of like a single move on like other matches that we've seen of them. Mostly because both characters have like some sort of emergency options where they can really get out of any combos, like whether that's with Nair or Fair or something like that. So they're just taking whatever they can right here with the Joey, not being enough to take the stock, but just taking 1-2 safe hits and then not overextending because they don't want to pay for that, don't want to get punished.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, again, these top players, what they do crazy is they punish off of overextensions just like that. Trying to go for sort of a medium risk dash attack, ends up getting punished huge with that up smash. So far, can we find these spikes? I mean, we've seen Cosmos switch to Pyra to try to get these downer spikes. Hasn't been able to get them so far. That's a very risky jump right there. Did the jump into the side B? I mean, if that doesn't hit and Gackt is able to cover that, that's probably a gimp at like 20%, which would have been insane to close out game one. Right now, though, Cosmos continuing to push the onslaught right now onto Gackt, but able to still hold on to the stock right now.
I mean, playing very safe. He's waiting for Gackt to react, with those air dodges, and he's not really trying to punish him. He's not really that much at a disadvantage right now, but, I mean, we've seen with Pyra, every time he's with Pyra, it's really easy to, get edge guarded that way. So, there we go. Finally finding that upper to get the stock. Good for him, not really taking that much damage, but right here we go. Gackt getting some good damage out of those 3 hits, but now, well, whoever can string the most attacks right now, because back to neutral, as you mentioned, with Mythra.
Yeah, that's just the name of the game right now, right? Like, it's just going to be constant back and forth. It's going to be neck and neck, and just like that, I mean, both players have been playing so hot this entire bracket, so it only makes sense that both of them are just playing the same way right now, and it's just back and forth, neck and neck with each other right now. So this game one's going to be huge. It's going to be whoever sets the tempo for this entire set. Great up B there, because any other move would have been too slow. Would have been interrupted by that forwarder from Gackt, and that would have been a dead Cosmos.
Absolutely. Both trying to play play it very safe, right? They're baiting each other, see who makes the first mistake, and whoever does might pay harsh with this one, but very even percentage. Now it's an edge guard situation here for Gackt. Let's see how he can come back. Misses the timing there on the 2-frame from Cosmos, but now both back in the middle of the stage. Gackt putting on the pressure with those fairs, because one of those would make it really hard for Cosmos, but catches him with that upper. Not enough to take the stock just yet. Missing that neutral B. Is that dash attack enough? Not yet either.
Oh, but that's
No
going to
shot.
hit. Yeah,
Wow.
that's actually crazy. I was about to say, you know, letting that PK Thunder linger up there in Cosmos, not wanting to fast fall down, and that was really, really risky. And just like that, Gackt able to, you know, get that first game. I mean, look, it's been neck and neck, and you know, I don't know. I mean, it's been a long day. It's been a long weekend.
Yes.
You know, both players have been here since at least Friday. Cosmos has been here since, like, you know, probably a week.
I think so.
So has been grinding with Leo and Mr. R as well. So
It's paying
you know,
off.
it is paying off, but you got to think that this might be the moment where one of these players might start to run out of steam. So you're going to want to cement yourself into the top 8 first. You've been playing for about 5 hours today. You know, you need to get into this top 8 just so you can take a break, take a breather, and keep that momentum going. So whoever loses here is going to have to play another set, and that's going to be very, very difficult to deal with. So I'm going to have to see. I mean, Gackt playing so well, Cosmos playing just as well, man. It could literally go anyway.
Yeah, it feels really nice, and it's exciting seeing that these matches are going to like the very last hit. So it's only match 1, so now let's see what happens here. Back to neutral. This last one is going to play a very important factor. I feel like those might be very uncomfortable for Gackt to deal with, especially with certain projectiles, but this is a good advantage here, using PK Fire to control pretty much the entirety of the stage, as you mentioned, putting up a wall by throwing that PK Fire to the middle. So Cosmos is going to have to find a way around that, but one single mistake might cost him a lot.
Yeah, definitely for sure. Right now, though, I mean, you know, kind of just, again, same thing. No one's really getting a huge advantage over the other person right now. Cosmos, though, before that hit, definitely had a little bit of a lead for himself. I mean, right now, it's just constant just scrapping. I love both players just in each other's faces. Cosmos, if anything, is the one retreating and trying to stop the fights a little bit more with that speed on the ground that he has with Mythra. Right now, finds a little bit of a sequence, tried to get a huge ender right there, potentially with the F smash. If you get that F smash, you switch to Pyra, and then you start the ledge trap sequence. So a little bit risky though, but regardless, Gackt able to still hold on to something. Save your jump, sir. You're dead.
Wow. That first PK Fire actually reaching Cosmos and him not being able to get out pretty much sealed the fate for him, but pretty good stuff from Gackt right there, trying to get back to the stage. Let's see, jabs. Not going to be enough to take the stock just yet, but it's going to force another edge guard situation. He doesn't get it just yet, and now it's going to be Gackt not being able to get more of that, but good there with the down air to up air to get the first stock off. Only 11% on him, so
yeah,
he cut up real quick.
Yeah, and with that much damage, and the fact that it bounced off the center of the stage as well as the platform, that's the only reason he was able to connect that up air.
Yep.
If it bounced on the platform, it would have sent them too high, that up air would have whipped entirely. So a little bit unfortunate right there for Gackt, but Cosmos very opportune, seizing the moment right there to get that first stock. But right now, the PK Thunder's a little scary. You got to be careful. I thought that rocket was coming out.
Yeah, I thought so too, but that would have been like a pretty good chance for Cosmos to punish. So good stuff from Gackt, choosing not to. But here we go once again. Cosmos switching to Pyra very early in the percentage-wise. Only 50% on Gackt. Not going to be enough to take this stock just yet, but keeping up the pressure with a character that's definitely slower. So a lot of risk if you get hit by one of the arrows from Gackt, because it's going to make it hard for you to come back. But so far, he's still controlling the stage.
Yeah, definitely still controlling right there. Tried to get a big dash attack right there. Definitely would have been the kill. Ness a little bit light right now, but can we find something? Can we find a sequence here if you're Gackt in order to maybe put Cosmos off stage, force these ledge traps? I mean, look, Gackt doing a really good job. I mean, he has the yo-yo, he has the PK Fires, he has the PK Thunders. So really, you know, he has the air mobility to really make a difference off stage against Cosmos. But right now, Cosmos been doing a good job of not really forcing those ledge traps, those edge guard scenarios. Drag down, back though, not going to be able to set though.
Putting under pressure, sending him back. Is he going to try to catch him with an up here? Not yet being able, reacting, and that back is finally going to be enough. That back throw, sorry. 119% on Gackt. He's going to keep Pyra. We've seen this before, but can he find the stock before he takes too much damage?
Yeah, definitely looking really well right now. Gackt looking to, you know, maybe close out this game right now. Oh, that's a really... I'm so glad he saved his jump. That would have been a dead Gackt with a PK rocket. gonna get a ton of damage off of that right now, and has Cosmos in the corner, which is, you know, where Gackt has really had some time to shine, just throwing Gackt up, you know, in case maybe trying to burn the jump a little bit. Can we find the scoop on the down tilt? No one home for it, though. Very opportune on Gackt right now. Starting the sequence, pushing back towards center stage with that up smash.
Oh, barely enough.
Yeah, barely just enough. I feel like, you know, for someone as light as Ness, it's just enough to do the job right there. So Cosmos still showing signs of life in this game, too.
There we go, 60%, hey, not that much percentage, okay? He can get it off of one string, and here we go, he gets it started using the platform to extend, 37%, halfway there, so Cosmos not that far behind, and he keeps it going. Gackt not being able to land, but there we go. Any follow-up, the fair is going to be Gackt's turn to do that, but now they're trading hits. This is gold for Cosmos, because he's just cutting that distance between them both, but Gackt, he's still in control of this match to a certain point, so he can still choose what rhythm to take, and here we go, going off stage, switch to Pyra already. Interesting choice, but it's been working so far for him, but here comes a back throw, and it's gonna be another one of these, barely. I'm probably gonna go for the rocket right there.
Oh, barely going for the rocket right there. Maybe a Rart Bear would have been enough to do the job right now, but, you know, maybe living on borrowed time if you're Cosmos, because
gold.
that definitely looked, oh, the drag down, great stuff right there.
Oh, it almost looked like he was gonna stay.
Yeah, just barely going to kill right there. Excellent job right there. I mean, Gackt going up 2-0 now on the Cosmos. So
for that. Hey, both sets, though, going to last heat pretty much at this point. So
yeah, it just goes to show how even both of these guys have been going the entire time. So actually, like, I mean, not surprising in the slightest, right? Like, it's very expected that, you know, both players, like we said, have been on some crazy runs, right? Gackt specifically 3-0 and Apollo Kage beating Capitancito had beaten Zero round 1 earlier.
Yeah.
So definitely on a little bit of a rampage on both of these guys, really. So we're going to have to see. I mean, this 2-0 Cosmos going to have to bring it all the way back. I mean, look, I'm just saying, reverse 3-0s are definitely possible.
We've seen them all through the week.
Yeah, we've definitely seen them happen, so we're going to have to see. So far, though, going to opt to just run it back to the stages, going to Battlefield. Definitely, I mean, pretty good on both ends. I mean, you have 3 platforms to kind of reset. You can air drift towards them as well, so, you know, not really supposed to. That's crazy. That's actually crazy. Gackt is a menace.
Yeah. I respect that he's going for that so early into the match, and if he connected, would that be enough to take this off?
Yeah, I'm not really sure. I mean, I've seen that kill.
Again?
Yeah, I feel like that rocket was just, you know, to kind of
get away.
Yeah, to kind of get away, because generally, Gackt has been doing a really good job of controlling the pace of the game, especially center stage. You know, while Mythra has all this this ground speed, Gackt with the air drifts, with the fair, you know, fading in and out whenever he wants, has actually been calling out Cosmos a lot, forcing Cosmos to just wait. And that's the pace of the game that Gackt has been controlling so far. But right now goes a little bit too risky, but great tech. That was your life right there, good sir.
Yes, sir. And, I mean, Gackt knows that at this percentage for both of them, the more time he can spend outside, it's probably easier for him to avoid any attempts at edge guarding that Cosmos throws than the other way around. So he does not mind staying out there and stalling for a little bit, but now it's getting risky with Pyra near the ledge, a single tilt that Cosmos catches you with. It's going to be game over for that first stock. And here we go. An up throw, looking for the follow, trying to react. Can't find it just yet, and it's going to be the back air. Not yet either. Look at the pressure. That's it. That is it.
That's a little unfortunate. You see the air dodge to kind of stall. That PK Thunder, if it actually hit Cosmos there,
it would have brought it back.
And it would have actually helped to make it back. So Gackt maybe kind of just fooling around a little bit, waiting to see.
Yeah,
making sure
trying to bait him.
Yeah, make sure he can get that stock right now just in time. And again, crossing up the shield. Here comes the loops. 72 is crazy.
Oh, and he almost gets that.
Oh my God, that would have been such a way to get that second stock. I mean, Gackt right now looking like everything is favoring him right now. Cosmos not able to react. That Province Revolt not able to get anything off of it.
Oh, got saved right there, because that would have been an easy edge guard, I believe, but
you armored through the blazing end. That's crazy. Insane. Oh my goodness.
And ooh, catches him with that. Keeps it charging for a little bit longer just to catch it from that jump. And now Gackt with the biggest lead we've seen in all this set. And now Cosmos trying to catch him, trying to find that first stock. Can't do it just yet. So they're looking very one-sided compared to what we've seen on the first 2 games. So if you're Cosmos, you have to get the stock right now. So this is the comeback if you can. But Gackt, he can take all the time in the world now.
Yeah, certainly. I mean, right now, you know, Cosmos has been doing, I mean, generally this set has been, like you said, so close, and this is like the biggest lead of the set so far, but Cosmos still pushing through, still not making it look like it's out of the realm of possibilities just yet. Gonna have to go for some big stuff, though. I mean, I will say, though, we have seen him play a lot more Pyra this weekend than he usually does in most of the sets that I've gotten to watch him play, which is really cool to see. It might be a result of training with Leo, but can that training pay off right now? Gonna have to come up big right now. If not, it's gonna be Gackt taking it 3-0. I mean, this is so,
that's convincing.
You know, it's convincing right now, especially this last game for sure. I mean, 2 stocks right now, already overlapping in percent too.
I mean, and you mentioned it. I feel like both players have been playing very safe because they don't want to make any risk. But at this point, if you're Cosmos, like, you're on your last stock, you don't have that much to lose, so you have to catch Gackt by surprise. So at this point, you have to pull the things that you've really not gone for in this game and hope they work, because at this point, it's all or nothing.
Yeah, all or nothing for sure. Gets that dare, though, to kind of tech chase the roll in. Yeah, you need that rocket just to reset, but this is scary again. The same situation we saw earlier right there. The yo-yo not coming out just in time, though, to stop that. Can we find a dare spike? Nobody home for it. Not getting the hits that he wants right now, and this is so unfortunate right there.
I mean, you give up stage control like that, you're going to pay hard for that.
Yeah, absolutely, and that's going to be Gackt making top 8 winner's side with a 3-0 victory over Cosmos. Cosmos gonna have to really lock in and come out on top versus Big D, who off stream had just gone game 5 against Nair. Nair having the craziest run of his life too. Like, Nair out at 13th, you know, considering he doesn't really play the game as much too. That's, you know, for those of you who don't know, Nair is one of the players in Mexico City, kind of in like a semi-break, also sort of playing the game. Has talked about how he's, you know, he says he's washed and then he gets 13th at a super major. So you know what?